Police Minister going to be back in Diepsloot today. Also going to be joined by the Home Affairs Minister, Cele and Motsoaledi. The area in northern Joburg being plagued by 2 days of protests and a vigilante attack. The Zimbabwean national I was talking about, named Elvis Inyati, tragically dying at the hands of a mob that burnt him alive. So what is the situation in the township this morning? Pulile Jones in Diepsloot for us. So there's a lot of expectation. We're going to have two ministers there today, which, Pule, I'm sure we're going to find out from residents they are hoping is going to fix their problems. What's the feeling of the community this morning? Pule, are you with me? It's just checking you're still with us out in Diepsloot. What's the expectation of the community this morning when the two ministers, Police Minister and Home Affairs Minister, arrive later? How are they feeling?
Well, what we understand right now is that we have the police spokesperson here at Lenda who's going to be speaking to us regarding what has happened here. She'll give us an update. I must say, Gareth, it's quite freezing here in Diepsloot this morning. We've been here since around 6 a.m. But, I mean, we're braving through the weather to ensure that we, give the nation an update of what has happened here in Diepsloot in the past 48 hours. But she's joining me right now here, and she's going to give us an update as to what is going on. Thank you very much for joining us on eNCA. Now, maybe perhaps let's just start with you giving us an update as to what have the police done so far here.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Pule. The situation remains relatively calm in Diepsloot this morning. As rightly indicated, we do have more boots on the ground. We have more resources, and I can confirm to you that overnight we have arrested 28 people, 2 of them on charges of domestic violence, 1 for drunken driving, and the rest were arrested for being in the country illegally. The previous night, on Wednesday night going into Thursday morning, we arrested 26 others, and I can confirm to you that most of them were arrested for being in the country illegally. As I've indicated, we have our tactical response teams that are on the ground. We have our dedicated detectives that are on the ground working closely with members of the community to ensure that we normalize and stabilize the situation in this area. As you've seen, as you came into Diepsloot, this area, the situation is calm. We have managed to stabilize the area. People are going to work. Children are going to school.
And maybe if you can just give us an update as well as to have there been any arrests in connection to the death of Mr. Elvis Inyati, and of course the 7 family members who were allegedly attacked as well.
Okay. As rightly indicated, we have a capable team of detectives led by the Deputy Provincial Commissioner responsible for crime detection in Gauteng, Major General Mbuso Khumalo, who are working around the clock closely with the community members in collecting information and investigating the death of Mr. Elvis Inyati. So far, there haven't been any arrests with regards to the death of Mr. Elvis Inyati and with regards to the arrest of those that are behind the spate of killings that we saw between the 30th of March and Sunday, the 4th of April. But I can assure you that the situation is under control. Our team is working around the clock to ensure that we bring those responsible for these heinous crimes to book.
All right, maybe just the last question before you go, Atlanta. Some of the residents are worried that, yes, there's action right now and policemen have been dispatched onto the field, but the question around consistency remains as to, is this a temporary solution? Is this a long-term solution? What are you saying as SAPS?
Well, the concerns raised by the community are genuine concerns. We have had their concerns. You would know that the Minister of Police, together with the National Commissioner of the South African Police Service, General Fani Masemula, have been locked in meetings since violence erupted in this area. And they engaged with the community leaders, the community structures, as well as the residents, where the intention was to find lasting solutions to the concerns raised. And as rightly indicated, the Minister made a commitment that there will be more boots on the ground in the form of our tactical response teams being permanently assigned to this area to assist the local police station. We also have additional vehicles in terms of resources. You would know that the community was raising concern of a lack of visibility in this area. I can confirm to you that we have 16 vehicles, additional vehicles that have been brought into this station to assist the police, the local station, and to ensure that we increase and heighten police visibility in this area. area. So police resources, police visibility, it's an area that we are looking into, and we will ensure that we find a lasting solution to the concerns.
Ms. Mati, thank you very much for joining us on eNCA.
Thank you.
That's Atlanta Mate representing the South African Police Service here, speaking on their behalf, telling us about an update on the matter. But furthermore, to say that they are on the ground trying to ensure that they resolve the situation and ensuring that there is more police visibility on the ground to try and curb what they've witnessed and some of the crimes that have taken place here in the area. I do understand that the police minister will be here around 10 a.m. in the morning as well at the Youth Civic Centre, joined by the Home Affairs Minister, Cele and Motsoaledi, as well.
All right, Pulele Jones, for the moment, thank you very much. On the ground for us in Diepsloot at the moment, keeping a close eye on how the community is feeling, what the police are planning ahead of the Police Minister and the Home Affairs Minister arriving there later today.